Hi everybody, welcome back to Globetrotting Glamour. Today we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. So if you want to see how to get this look, then keep watching. First we're starting with a fresh face, and to prep the skin we're going to moisturize with this Clinique moisturizer. It's called Moisture Surge. It's a gel-based formula, which is really nice, especially for the warmer months, because it absorbs super quickly into the skin, and it feels great. Then I'm going to pin these bangs back because they're kind of getting in the way. Moving on to the lips, we're going to just put a little lip balm on. This is a little lip balm by Dior, which I absolutely love. It leaves a little tint, which is really nice to just wear on its own, but I'm just going to use it to prep my lips today. Then I'm going to go in and prime my eyelids. This is Urban Decay's Naked Concealer. I believe I'm in Fair Neutral is my shade, and I'm just using that as kind of an eyeshadow base, blending it in gently with my finger. Because sometimes that's just the best tool. Then I'm also going in with this nice little pencil from Sephora. It's mainly supposed to be used as like an eyebrow highlight, but I like a really bright eyeshadow base when I'm using some colors that I want to pop. And now onto the Soft Glam palette. It's so pretty! I'm going to go in with this neutral shade here just to pack on all over my lid. Again, just making a nice clean canvas for us to start adding some color. Blending that all over. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to use this kind of orangey color, this little transition shade, and we're going to start blending into the crease. Blend, blend, blend in little circular motions all throughout that brow bone. It's going to be a nice transition shade once we start adding our other colors later. And again, repeat on the other side. And kind of windshield wiper motions as well as little circles. Then going in with a darker brown and a more dense brush, we're going to start cutting the crease a little bit, and I'm holding my eyelid taut here just so I don't have any skips in the eyeshadow. Another trick with this is keeping your brush on your eyelid, so there's no little gaps in eyeshadow when you're applying it to your eyelid. And you can see this eyeshadow palette is super pigmented, and I was like, oh girl, got a little too much there, so I'm going to rub that away. And continue moving on and blending that out. Then we're moving on to this Dusty Rose shade, and on a fluffy brush we're going to just blend all of those colors together. I wanted a bit more of a rosy kind of shade here. And then I'm taking that nude shade again and I am blending it over my brow bone so that it kind of creates a nice transition. Then I'm packing this nice light gold color onto my finger. Sometimes these shimmery shades are just better when applied with your finger because a brush will kind of make the pigment fly away as opposed to really packing it on the lid. Then I'm going to take a small pencil brush and a deeper shade of brown and continue to blend through my lash line and my crease, just darkening that crease a bit more to create a little bit more dimension. And then I did that with the pencil brush on the other side, and I took a fluffier brush as well just to kind of blend the two together. Now I'm taking this rose gold shade and I'm packing that on to kind of like the outer half of my eyelid just for another little transition. This eyeshadow palette has so many pretty colors. Then I'm going in with Stila's Kitten Liquid Eyeliner, which is a nice felt tip eyeliner, which are my favorite for doing a winged eyeliner look, which is my signature look. I have been wearing it for several years, and I can't get rid of it. I just love wearing my cat eye. I can't stop. And you can see I draw a little line, and then I meet the corner and drag it in. So I flip my pen around so I can make the line as sharp as possible. Then you gotta check to make sure they're even, girl. Then we're going in with Anastasia of Beverly Hills. This is, it's not the Brow Wiz. I have to look up the actual name of it. It's the thicker brow pencil. And this is in shade medium brown, which is actually a little lighter than some of the other products I have from her. Usually I use dark brown, but this actually seems to work quite nicely, and it's not too harsh. So I'm just going ahead and shaping my brows, creating a little arch there. Now I'm going to set those with the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And repeating on the other side. Now I'm going in with this Marc Jacobs mascara. Ooh, fancy, but I love it. It's my favorite. And we're also going to go in with a little bit of Max Fix Plus Spray. This is just kind of to prep my skin for foundation. I find that it helps the foundation adhere. I'm using the Dior Forever foundation in shade 15. This is my favorite. And I'm applying it with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. And you have to use this wet, just like a beauty blender or any of these dupes. These are meant to be used dampened. I can't tell you how many people I speak to. So many people don't know that you're supposed to use them wet. Then I'm going back in with my Urban Decay concealer, and I am just going to be highlighting the high points of my face, under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose. And now I look like a cat. Meow. Blending that out again with that damp Real Techniques sponge. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to set that all with Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just kind of packing that on with my damp beauty sponge and setting my skin with it. So I apply this differently every time. Now I'm going in with this Givenchy very fancy bronzer and this nice little buffing brush from BareMinerals. I find it's a really great bronzing brush. Just warming up the face a bit, not doing any heavy contouring, just kind of blending all around the perimeter of my face, down the hollows of the cheekbones, underneath the jawline and down the neck. Now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to blend underneath my eye with a brown. I always like to smoke out my under eye. It just helps the eye look a lot more open and awake. And I'm just deepening the crease a bit as well. Now I'm going in with some blush by BareMinerals. I will link the shade down below in the description. And my favorite highlighters, you can see I hit pan. I should probably get a new one. It's Mary Luminizer by The Balm. It is so beautiful, such a pretty gold shade. I absolutely love it. Can't get enough. Down the bridge of the nose, on the Cupid's bow, cheekbones. Yes, yeah, glowing girl. Love it. Then I'm also going to take that and highlight the inner corner of my eye with it too. I usually like to use the same color on the inner corners of my eye as I'm using on my cheeks. I just feel like it ties the whole look together. Now I am going on with lashes. Eylure Lashes are my favorite brand. They're a London-based brand and they're so good. Always applying it with Duo Glue. I'm going to let those dry a bit and apply my lips. So this is a Huda Beauty lip liner that I really love. Again, I'll link the shade down below. It's just a very nice neutral shade. Over drying my lips a little bit and filling it in with the lip liner is always a great way to make your lip color last all day long. Then moving on to a newly formulated Kat Von D lipstick. This is one of her nude shades. And it's like a nice little tan shade. Love it. And also going over that with a BareMinerals lip gloss and kind of the shade, same pinky nude shade. Going in with my lashes that have been drying for at least 30 seconds. You can see that clear, it's a bluish shade. That glue will dry clear once it's set. And I just glue it as close to the lash line as possible. You can see I'm kind of fiddling with it, probably because the glue hasn't dried enough yet. And just kind of smash my actual lashes with them. And there you have it. There's the finished look, folks. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it, and I will see you for the next one. I had a lot of fun making this. Mwah!